Everyone. Good evening. I hope you guys are having a great time. You're feeling the vibes. Oh no, keep playing, yeah. All right. We're gonna start the next section of the show. There will be more pop-up in the end, don't worry. Can we welcome to the stage our creatives? Please give it up for Keo, for Suave, for Tiffany, and for Silverline Solace, Kev. You can keep clapping. Amazing. We've got our creatives on stage. Wow, fangirling, yay. All right, so let's get started with the first collaboration, or should I say the first episode. We had my favorite rapper, Keo, in the first episode. So, amazing. So, poetry and rap, I mean, they're not very different, but they are nevertheless different. So what was it like blending the two worlds together?
Yeah, I think it was cool. I think when the essay first reached out, I was just thinking, like, what's the best way we can execute it? Because I think whenever I'm asked to do something, my first response is like, yes, I want to do it, but how can I add value to it? And so I know a lot of people, when they hear spoken word, they're like, they might switch off or they don't understand it. Like when I first got into spoken word, it was through Salient Voice and I didn't understand it. And through her, I was coming to events and I was like, all right, cool, I know what this is about now. And I was like, so for anyone listening, how can I make them feel comfortable and welcome into this world, but into the world of spoken word, but then also feel like they're getting the full value out of this rap feature verse, whatever. Do you get what I mean? It's like, and I feel like they should complement each other. It's almost like when the clips like featured on like the Justin Timberlake song, like when that rap verse comes in, it's just so cool. It complements the song so well. But even though it's like a pop and R&B world, they come in and they do what they're doing. So I just wanted to make sure I'd done that. So for me, it was like, okay, how can we do that? And then so when she sent me what she was writing, I was like, why don't I, because I know the barrier to spoken word is that they can't understand it. And I was like, why don't I, in my rap verse, elaborate on what she said? And so that's where the idea came about. And so I was like, as well, let me just make sure it's musical and that you can still like nod your head to it or whatever. So we chose that beat and we just brought it all together. So that's really how it came about, man.
Amazing. It's good to know because I think there's a part where you said, let me, something along the lines of like, let me explain Salient, what Salient's saying. Yeah. So that makes sense. That makes sense. For you all, please do scan the QR code so you get to know more about the artist. So Suave, I've got a question for you. You were part of the 6th episode.
Yes, I was.
And that's the month of June, my favorite month, your favorite month.
My birthday month.
Come on.
Okay.
So what inspired, what does being a creative, because you are a multifaceted creative, oh my goodness, what does being a creative mean to you personally?
So I think being a creative for me is my whole being. I've had the opportunity to actually really reflect what that word means. I remember there was a period when I couldn't class myself as a poet. I didn't feel I was a poet because I'm not boring. I'm not what we learn in schools, So that's what poetry was for me, the conventional way that we're taught. So I didn't class myself as a poet, so I started off as a spoken word artist because I was just speaking my words and that reflected more with who I am. And as I matured, it was understanding who I am in general. It's just, if I set my mind to it, I can pretty much achieve it. So last year I learned to DJ. That was something I wanted to always do because, man's got bangers. If you're in the car with me, yeah, it's just a road trip. So that was one I was like, let me try that. I've always liked art, so I do painting. So yeah, when I put my mind to it, it's like, I might as well use the gifts I was given by God to actually use them and utilize them and just show people you can do whatever you want to do and whatever you want to create, just start.
Amazing, amazing. And in your piece, project episode, I definitely saw the creativity, even when you use your voice. So that's amazing. Please give it up for Suave.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Tiffany.
Hello.
So your theme, or should I say, it was, I guess, around sisterhood, right? To us.
Yes.
So what was the creative process like for you?
For me, well, my initiation was to flow with Celia, and she told me, no, it's about me. And I said, that doesn't work because it's about you. And so we argued for a little bit. Until she was like, Tiffany, I said, okay, fine. So the process was, because I have a relationship with Celia that's not only professional, but it's gained a sisterhood of its own, I think. There was a lot of comfortability in trying to find what it is that we wanted to talk about to begin with. And then she asked the question, which I think she asked everybody, which was, what is it that you're feeling at this time around? Like where are you at? What are you looking for? And sisterhood just came about in conversation. And initially, in my head, it wasn't this positive. Like, it was this question of, where is friendship? How does friendship?
All right. Now, Silver Line Solace. So you're a bit different from the others in that you didn't use your words in this episode, but you are a guitarist.
Yeah, I normally just, I don't know, mess around with strings on a plank of wood, and that's usually my voice. But
Yeah.
it's weird hearing my voice come through a microphone. It's not normal. Yeah.
Well, we want to hear it. We want to hear it more. So, in line with you just playing around with the strings, you created the melody for your episode 3. What inspired that melody, that particular melody, and how did you feel hearing it in collaboration with Salient's voice and the words that Salient put in collaboration with your melody? Hopefully you get my question.
Yeah. All right, I think I got it. So, to be honest, I sent Salient quite a few drafts. So we went through a couple of iterations of the piece, and before we landed on the one that we landed on the one in the video. So it wasn't until I sent her that particular one from the video that she actually sent me back her verse, and I was like, yeah, this is perfect. We're both gassed immediately. We're like, yeah, this is the one. This is the one. So the piece itself, how I got inspiration from it, I guess, is just, I don't know, guitar, for me, is kind of an escape from reality, really. But basically, that piece, it has so much space and nuance to it. I kind of tried to make it in such a way, and a lot of the times, I'm very basically a servant to people when I'm playing for them. I'm a session guitarist, so I have to play what people ask me to some of the time, most of the time. But people say, just get him a rhythm, and I'll get him a rhythm. But in this case, I wanted to, make as much space and give her enough room that she could just express herself and be comfortable expressing herself. And that she did. And the piece spoke about being present in a moment. And I struggle with that. I'm sure everybody struggles with that, to be honest. It's tough sometimes. Everybody's got problems. Everybody's got stuff they're thinking about, or overthinking, underthinking is probably the way to go sometimes. And yeah, that's kind of what the piece was kind of echoing. And I'm glad she put the right words to it. She translated the melody basically to words, to English language. So yeah.
Perfect. That's amazing. Thank you, Kev. I do have a question for you all. So, what was your key takeaway working with Sdsv?
Ladies first. I'm just gonna be a gentleman.
Wow.
Kept it same. Oh gosh. How long do you have?
Tiffany, just like a minute, please.
Noted.
Okay.
Stop me because I talk. One thing took away from this. I think she's gonna hate me for saying it because she doesn't want it to be about her, but salience, resilience. I don't think she even understands what she's done. And that in itself is something to sit back and admire your friend for.
Yeah.
I think to have been able to witness her, like we don't know what goes on behind the scenes, we never do. But to know that every month, the consistency, I don't think you guys understand. This girl had a rota, as in like time scale. And if it went over by a little bit, it never stopped her. She kept going exactly at the same rate that you saw it. It's insane to think that somebody who has a 9 to 5 continues to do that over and over again. Not only that, has the patience to handle different people over and over again. Resilience. That's what I got from it.
I think when I look at the project overall, what I learned is when you hit rock bottom due to pressure, you're either gonna turn into a pebble and it's gonna be all smooth, or you're gonna end up as a diamond. And that's just by seeing how Salient Voice kind of like tackled every problem. So every month was like she was functioning, I'd say at least 3 months ahead.
Yeah.
Just to be real, like that's how her brain was working. And it's like when we got to meet up, we have such limited time to be as effective as possible. But it was just beautiful because you could create memories and it didn't feel like work. It just felt like you're just supporting someone, you know, you've got love for. So that's my takeaway point on the whole process. But yeah, that's how I'd summarize it.
Yeah, I think for me it's similar to what has been said already, but I think working with Salient definitely made me want to emulate the way she kind of communicated the project to me. So she's very easy to work with because she gives you the structure, she gives you the idea, she gives you everything, and it pushes you to work harder as well. There's some people I've worked with and it's like they want you to do, they don't even send a beat on that, like you're like, bro, what's going on? But like with her, everything was so smooth and easy. It just makes me wanna, when I work with people, not to take it for granted and try and give them that same energy that she gave me, which made it so easy to do the work. Do you get what I mean? So I think that's definitely one of my key takeaways, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to echo what everybody just said. Really true. But, yeah, Celine, absolutely brilliant to work with. Comes on point, so she's always willing to just like, you know, make you as comfortable as possible. So by communicating and making sure that, you know what you're gonna play, you know what we're gonna do, and we already had the piece. We already knew what we were gonna do. Once we got to the filming, it was blessed. Literally one day, and we're done. But yeah, absolutely brilliant to work with.
Huge round of applause for the creatives and for Salient Voice. Thank you all. We are now going to the second part of our interview. Please welcome to the stage, Chidi, Be Humble, and Ed. Be Humble, can you just... Oh, no. Thank you all. So, welcome to the stage, guys. Huge round of applause for the creatives. Because you have the mic. Actually, I'm going to do something a bit unconventional. Benny, I'm so sorry. Could you hand the mic to Ed? Thank you. It's just because of the flow of things, you get it. Hi, Ed.
Hi.
So, you're episode 9, and the piece is around trust. So the question I have for you is, what was your creative process for this collab? From receiving the concept to shaping the final piece. I do know that you and Sadie had, conversations. So yeah, bring us into those conversations.
Yeah. So we basically, I think Salient Voice presented me with the beat and sort of said, what does this kind of prompt from you? And we basically, we sat in a cafe and we just went back and forth with ideas of what we could do with the beat. And in fact, the cafe closed on us and we had to move somewhere else. So it was quite a long chat. But yeah, we crossed the road. I think we went to a Leon, and we kind of came up with the idea that the beat had a slight sort of melancholy to it, and like the issue of trust and uncertainty could be an idea that we could explore. And then there's a kind of an element of faith to it as well. And essentially, sort of as an organic back and forth, we realized that I could be almost setting up the challenge of feeling uncertain and not being sure what I could trust. And then Sadient Voice could be the voice of, here's my potential answer to that challenge. And I think as soon as we hit upon that, we kind of realized we finally sort of cracked it. It was like kind of the jigsaw had managed to fit together at that point.
Yeah. And how long did that take? Was it just that one sitting?
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, I think it was just that one in the cafe and then across the road. But yeah, probably a couple of hours, and we had the idea down at that point. I think like the piece still continued to evolve beyond that, in the sense that I think originally we were going to do like maybe 3 verses, and then we chopped it down to 2 and stuff like that. But yeah, the concept at least was established in that first meeting.
Amazing. Thank you, Ed. Next question is for Chidi. So sure. You are episode 10, and your piece, Imposter. All right. Very interesting topic and title. But how did you approach the creative process with this piece in particular? Where was your mind at? What conversation did you have?
Yeah, I think, you're right. We also had the conversation with Silent Voice. She was in a place where she was about to change jobs, if I'm correct, and I was about to do the same. We had similar also changes in our personal lives as well. The kind of changes that you'd have in your life where you'd be like, am I even enough for this? You ask questions like, am I enough, or am I going to mess up? Who am I? And I think the imposter syndrome affects us all, and we were able to relate on that level. We were able to pat each other on our backs as well, said, nah, you're doing good. But like deep down, we still feel like, oh, could we really do this? Like you said, she's told me that we should do something together 1 year before. So I was expecting her call, but I wasn't expecting the way the conversation went. It went south is not the word I would say, but it was too deep. And I was like, you know what, if I'm going to do something with her, it has to show that depth as well. So yeah, we're talking about, our challenges there. And yeah, I think that was just the birth of it. But how the creative process happened, it was frustrating because initially the beat was sad and melancholic, and she said, no, it's too slow, it's too sad, don't put some hope in there. And I think what she was trying to say earlier was I think there was something I said, which is basically sometimes people don't want a solution in the arts, maybe they just want to relate, and we all can relate. And we then decided to choose the most relatable form of imposter syndrome, and that's in relationships. And we've all had heartbreaks, we've all had disappointments where you feel, something has ended and you feel like you're rejected, and so something must be wrong with you. And you feel like you're not enough, you're not lovable. Oh, he left me for that person, so therefore they're better than me. So yeah, it's just more of a general topic, but we then decided to be specific on the most common form of the imposter syndrome. And it was beautiful because I think in that song, we ended up, creating a solution for our imposter syndromes. She eventually finished 12 episodes in 12 months. So that's evidence enough that you are enough, you are her. And I was able to create a project that
beyond every obstacle, I still created much more than I was able to. I was able to produce a song for the first time, and that was a milestone for me with this particular project, and it showed me that I could do it. So yeah, so
Just to let you guys know, let me just shout Chidi out. He made the whole song. Not only did he make the song, produce the song, he also sang on the song. So huge round of applause for Chidi. Now I'm going to move on to Be Humble. Benny, you are the last episode of the year. And I'm really looking forward to later on because you are performing with Sanian. So the question is, as the last creative of the year, you've got the final word here. So how did you approach creating something that leaves everyone feeling inspired and hopeful for the future, for 2026?
I think just going back to the beginning, when I got the word to actually do it, which was last year. Sorry, my accent, I'm Irish. So when I got the word to do this project with SA, she basically told me then, obviously a year later, we then had a chat, but within that chat, it was kind of like, I'm not really a vulnerable person in terms of like telling people what I'm going through, but it's been a tough year in general, and I'm not trying to do this just to be whatever, but I had a tough year. So we had that conversation. I was able to kind of dissect a little bit what it was, and what it is, what we were talking about was very, very vulnerable. We wanted to put that in a song, but kind of at the end of the day, even though you've been through a tough year, it's still a good year because they're still good in the bad. So the final say is, I guess, regardless of everything that's happened, it's still been a good year. Like there's so many things that we could be happy, thankful for. The fact that we're alive, the fact that we still have family, food to eat. You don't have to be the richest person to have those things, but the fact that we have those things, regardless of the fact, it's still a good year. So yeah.
Amen to that. Amazing, amazing. And I just want to thank you all for your creativity. But the last question I have it's for all of you. What has been, it's a similar question to the last round. So what has being part of Sdsv this year meant to you, both creatively, and personally? Should I repeat the question? Because I know I blundered it. Okay. So what has being part of Sdsv this year meant to you, both creatively and personally?
So I think actually what I found interesting tonight is the amount of overlap in the answers that people are giving. Almost like I feel like somehow, even though each episode was filmed, apart from with Sadian Voice obviously, but between we don't know each other, they're all filmed in isolation. And then it's interesting that so many people are saying, oh, this was an opportunity to be kind of a bit more vulnerable than I usually am, or I think when Tiffany said about a duality, I feel like that kind of came up in our episode as well. So I'm not quite sure where I'm going with this, but I think like there's something interesting about the fact that you start to realize that you're part of a broader whole, and you're part of something bigger than just your one action. And there's like a kind of consistent thread to the whole project, which is really cool to be part of. And yeah, I think also the opportunity to get to a different level of self-expression where you are being maybe a bit more vulnerable, you are kind of expressing a feeling about something. I think like that does hold a lot of the tracks together. So that's been really cool.
What has being part of Sdsv meant for you, creatively and personally?
I'd say personally, it's helped me. I probably haven't said this to you, but it's helped me actually get back on my own 2 feet because of the fact that, like, it's been a tough year for me, and so obviously, being part of it, because I don't know what it is, but it's as if she sees something in me that I don't see in myself, And because of that, it's like helped me get back onto my own 2 feet, you know what I'm saying? And be able to understand that I can actually stand, and with God, I can do anything. So, yeah.
I think I'll start personally. I think personally, for me, this project has just somehow made me to meet 11 other amazing creatives who I would never have known if I didn't partner with Silent Voice. So it's given me community of some sort. And I think that the vibe is excellent here. I think the place is beautiful. The people are beautiful. Everyone's just in the same frequency, and I'm just glad to be here. So personally, that is the biggest, take home here. But creatively, it's amazing. I kind of outdid myself, and it scares me because I'm like, the next thing I do, what if it doesn't, But then I already gave myself an evidence that I can do something. So yeah, so I think creatively, it's kind of made me prove to myself that I can do it. So I'll just keep doing it.
Exactly. You will. And we'll see you next year. Right? Amazing. Can we welcome all the creatives to the stage, please? We just want to give you your flowers. Just, well, we want to celebrate you. We want to honor you all. Huge round of applause, guys. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. We do have some gifts for you just to thank you for your collaboration, for sticking with Sdsv. She honors you, I honor you. You guys have been amazing all throughout 2025. We've heard the great stories, the great conversations that you've all had, and these are your flowers. Woo! These are roses that never die. So thank you so much, guys. Keep clapping. Thank you. Woo! Yeah. Thank you all. And we want to treat you all with just a little performance. Yes. Oh, yes. And we would like to honor and thank the people who have helped with Sdsv. Bola, Toby, Darren, Timmy, Keisha, Uche, the Tracys. Can everyone come? So this is a vibey song. Just to let you guys know as well, the video. Congratulations felt like it was never coming home. This year, I swear I had to grow. I had to hold my own, talk myself out of losing control so I wouldn't lose it. Some battles I had to fight on my knees. At times I cried myself to sleep. I danced like David to the beat. And then I found community and we prayed at his feet. Wednesday 6:30, those prayers gave me peace. Monday prayers, they covered my whole week. I had to open up the deepest parts of me. I saw the real me staring back at me. And this year, when I was weak, I asked for capacity. Sdsv taught me so much about me. I'm blessed to have given birth to this dream. And with Olua by my side, I know that I am blessed.
This year was heavy for my mind, but I still pushed through just so I could realign. Look, now I can see you through the blurred lines. Every light exposed, now revealed in real time. That was the enemy, wanted the enemy. But time became the remedy to build a better me. I'm much stronger, I'm much wiser, but the challenges keep coming. But pressure makes stomach what I won't break. I know I won't break with any little thing. I got a Lou on my side so I can't break. So tell me what could you do? I put together like glue. Even though I've been through like a couple or two. I'm crying, no I ain't crying. hand in the air if you struggle this year. And it don't matter if you struggle this year, just a little bit. But not by the test, but take a moment to reflect on this year. It don't really matter what happened this year. Then we'll be grateful and say what happened this year. I felt pain and I couldn't express them. Even with shaky, I knew I was blessed. I couldn't put my head down, I didn't put my head up. And thank God outside I am blessed. Regardless, it's a good year. Regardless, it's a good year. Yeah, yeah. Regardless, it's a good year. Regardless, it's a good year. Yeah, see, I felt pain and I couldn't express them. Even with shaky, I knew I was blessed. I couldn't put my head down, I had to keep my head up. I thank God by my side, I am blessed. Regardless, it's a good year.
Hear it, let's hear it.
Regardless, it's a good year. Say, regardless, it's a good year.
I can't hear you.
Regardless, it's a good year. Everybody, regardless, it's a good year. Regardless, it's a good year. Put my head on, gonna put my head up. And with God by my side, I am blessed. Regardless, it's a good year. Say, regardless, it's a good. Yeah. Say, regardless, it's a good year.
Come on.
Regardless, it's a good year. Yeah.
Woo! Give it up for Be Humble and Celia Boys. Woo! My favorites. We are sadly come to an end, my good people. I know, but make some noise if you did have a good time. Make some noise if you had a good time. Make some noise if you slowed down with saying your voice. Whoa. All right, well, before we go home, I do want to announce the winner for the raffle. So, like I said, we're going to, give you some prizes. So with that, can we have the raffle box and the raffle winner picker? I don't know what you call them. No worries. I guess I can talk about the slide. I'll just improvise. So Suluna Soul is is welcome to Suluna Soul, a celebration of culture, beauty, and empowerment through art. Suluna does have some digital prints that you can purchase. As you can see over here, I think this was also produced by Suluna Soul. You can purchase some of her work online, and as part of the sorry, I'm the eldest of 5 siblings, so Pampers. Anyways, hamper, you will find some of her work in there. So you do want to win, right? Yeah, exactly. So aside from Suluna, we also have a few other things within the hamper, like some chocolates, like some drinks, especially because it's Christmas. Apart from that, I have been your host. I have been your host, Liz, aka Elizabeth Adderley, aka Lizzie ZZ, and I don't know how else to improvise. Smarty, can you help me? Tell us a joke. Yeah. You are not terrible at jokes. Oh, maybe we need to. That's a good point. Do you guys have any questions for Essay, aka Salient Voice? Yes, Jemima. I don't know. Okay. Oh. Jemima?
Can we talk this?
Maybe you could just stand.
Oh,
Yeah.
that wasn't the plan. Congratulations. My question is, now that you've done all 12, and you think about everything that you've created, is there something that surprised you the most? Something that you didn't think was going to happen? Now that you've done all 12, what surprised you? What surprised me the most? I didn't think was going to happen. Sorry, Mike.
What surprised me the most? I didn't think was going to happen. This show. Where? Oh, I was like, where is she? This show. I didn't think I was going to do a show. I'll be honest. Oh God, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to do this show. And I was I was worried about giving up, and not like something happening, or I don't know. I was just worried about not like following it through, because every month had its challenge, and I wouldn't express that to the creatives, obviously, but they had. When I say obviously, I just mean like there were just certain things that I just need to bring up. Let's just do the work, and I think it's made me see that I'm okay. Vulnerability. Let's go. Okay, so I guess for me, we're all emotional beings, right? We'll agree, yeah. But I'm very emotional. I can be very emotional, but I think doing this project has allowed me to see that, Sarah, you are a problem solver. Like, you are consistent in what you're doing, and yes, I have emotions, but they don't have to blend into every single thing. Like, I can actually put them aside and do what I need to do. I've said to a few people, whether that's the team or whatever, Sdsv saved me in the sense where, like, I really committed myself to what I was doing, even if I was sick, even if I was going through something or whatever the case, I was showing up for Sdsv, and it was kind of scary because I was like, God, I don't want to burn out. When I started this year, I was like, God, I don't want to burn out. So I remember like having, finding out that I was like, what is that thing? Esther, where is she?
Anemic.
That's it. Not really that. My sister's not here. I'm trying to remember what it is called. I was low on iron. That's the word. Is it anemic?
Anemic.
It's okay. It's been a long day. God is good all the time. Thank you. So finding out that, I was like, hey, that's why I'm always tired. But I didn't let that stop me. So I just kept going. Does that answer your question, Jem? Sorry, I'm just rambling, but yeah, thanks. Any other question? Hey.
12 out of 12 is a great feat. Congratulations.
Thanks, sis.
This is my introduction, and I'm a lifelong now. This is all I needed. This is, for a creative, this is a very therapeutic space. It was lovely to see other creatives, and there's always a thread of vulnerability running amongst us. And the lesson that you have taught about emotions, and I think that's a lesson we all learn as creatives, how to not let that run your life. Have it, feel it, hold it, put it in its category and run with it. That being said, so you've done the 12, this is the end of 2025. What is there for 2026? Like, what is your plan for next year? What's your vision going forward? Because they said you were 3 months ahead, so I think it's okay to ask you about next year.
Yes, I don't know if you heard it, but I am planning on having shows. That's something I definitely want to do. It's something I was running away from because I've always wanted to do shows, but I'm like, oh, excuses. So I guess Sdsv being birthed is going to allow that to happen, and I can give more space to other creatives, not just the people that I know. And I didn't say this, but Ed was the only one I didn't really know in all the creatives that I took part in. And it was lovely getting to know you and understanding your perspective on life and just like things. Like, we didn't just limit it to a phone call. We actually met up and like spoke for a little while. So that was nice. So I guess having that experience times 100, whether with young people, I have a heart for working with young people. Like, I want to work with them in terms of creativity. So yeah, I'm praying that intertwines in a way, and without giving too much. But definitely the highlight will definitely be having shows. So please, as you came for my wrap-up show, be coming for the next ones as well. So yeah, thanks.
Any more? Okay, cool.
Liz, can you
Yeah,
this,
I'm
please?
coming.
Oh.
Oh no.
Sorry, I'm too excited. It's just like. Oh. Who wants to win it? I'm joking, please. There'll be more wins. Before I do this, I didn't know the number. Sorry, I just remembered that we didn't do one thing. Okay, I want to celebrate you guys now. We'll keep celebrating. So I wanna. It's fine. It's okay. They've already seen that we're turning one. It's okay. I'm gonna make this last session interactive. What's the time? All right, we're good. Oh, we're so good. God is so good, guys. God is so good. Liz, have you seen the time? I know. God is so good. Anyway, okay. So, question. Hello, question. If this year you've accomplished, guys, excuse me, hello, get down. Stop it. Just joking, love you. If this year you've accomplished something, whether that's small, big, you went to the gym consistently, you prayed consistently, you let go of that relationship that was detrimental to yourself, you got out of something and you're in something new. I don't know what that means, but maybe it relates. What else? You got an answered prayer. Whatever it is, if I've never mentioned it, please just stand up. I'm not getting you to talk. I'm not getting you to do nothing. There's no testimony time. This is not church. Just stand up. Even if you're like, oh, but Sarah, nothing's happened. This year has been it's been the ghetto. I still want you to stand up. That means everybody should be standing up. Some people are still sitting down. Hello, get up. I'm joking. Okay, the reason why I'm doing this is because as much as you've come to celebrate us, which I'm entirely, why are you sitting down? I'm joking. As much as you've come to celebrate us, and I'm really, really grateful and thankful, I also want you to know that you are also being celebrated as well, because you've been able to accomplish something. I don't need to know what it is, but I just want you to know that the same way that I'm giving them their flowers, and yes, it's on a creative aspect, you should also be celebrating yourself, regardless of how the year has been. So right now, if everyone can just give themselves a round of applause, like, woo! And online as well. Sorry, it's online because some people could have made it, so make it so they're there. Anyways, you can have a seat. Thank you. Right, I know the number. I need to open up again. Drum roll, please. And the hamper goes to number 12. Oh! Is it you? Oh, no. Imagine if it's not her. Is it you? Wow! Yay! Okay. You can collect your hamper at the end. I hope you enjoy it. It's a small token, so please do enjoy. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you. With that being said, guys, it's the end of the wrap-up show. I know, but come back, 2026. She got something in store for us. Oh, we got chops, we got food, we got puff, we got cake, we got water, we got lemonade, we got whatever you want, we got it. I'm just joking. With that being said, everyone, this is the end. Do mingle, get to know one another. We do have to be out of here in 20 minutes, but we'll see you next year. Take care, guys. God bless.
I know the rules. It's like knowing English language, knowing music. You know what I can get away with, what I can do, what situation. Yeah, I feel like I use it as a shield when I have to talk. Talk. I know English. Second language. I can speak Patois. Well, that's not. I am born in London, but I grew up in my whole accent. But I don't really use it unless my accent. So my default eloquent, nice, hot. A little bit American in there because just back and forth. Jamaica, New York. Born in London, but never spent any time in London. So I have no British accent. Well, I mean, since I came here, I've been living in a lot for 10 years. So. But that was I just cut out. Yeah. Left when I was like 2 years old. That. About being, about discipline, it's not just so. Everybody's wild, belt, marker sticks, like, yeah. Nothing, democracy art, so it's like a stick art. This might sound a bit, but
Can I please have all the creatives on the stage? Thank you. All the creatives on the stage. Thank you. I'll keep saying it till everybody comes on the stage. All the creatives on the stage. Thank you. All the creatives. I know you guys are going home soon. Sorry. If you're an audience and you're still here and want to be a part of my picture, please come to the stage. Picture with the celebrity. Picture with the celebrity.
Oh, nah.
Come outside, let the darkness of the world escape your eyes. Give it all away in the fucking night. Says one no one. You got issues, baby. You got issues. You got issues, baby. You got issues, we got issues, yeah. Don't wanna talk about it, don't wanna deep without it. Give me a night without it. Don't wanna talk about it, don't wanna deep without it. Give me a night without it. You'll be like this in the morning when you know. You gave me love to the heart when you need me. Just say the word and I'll come running to you. You'll be like this in the morning when you know. It's on a victory. 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 Don't wanna talk about it. Don't wanna leave without it. Give me a night without it. Don't wanna talk about it. Don't wanna leave without it. Give me a night without it. You'll be like this, you'll call me when you know. You give me love to the heart when you need. Just say the word and I'll come running to you. You'll be like this, you'll call me when you know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's for certain, summer's outside, that's why we're dancing. Look at what we lost, baby. Somewhere else, don't let me nowhere else. I got it all right here. That's my obsession with you. Always feels brand new. There ain't nothing better now. Maybe something better now. Always feels brand new. There ain't nothing better now. Maybe something better now.
Don't move you out of girl. Don't let this risk, but I'm talking for my world. I even dream of you, I swear. See all around my way, anything is to say, I'm just way too shy. I don't make you see this. Oh, just a secret. If you even notice me, you got to feel me. When I'm good, on that night, I harbor feelings for you, holding out in no fight. Sometimes I even myself, letting you know, baby. Next time I see you, I'm gonna walk right to the cafe. What's on my mind? I gotta make you see it. And that's just it. I wonder if you even notice me. You can't feel me. You've been waiting so long, I'm here to answer your call. I know that I shouldn't have had you waiting that long. I've been so busy, but I've been thinking about what I wanna do with you. I know that my guys, they've been talking about the way I do what I do. They heard I was good, they wanna see if it's true. They know you're the one I wanna give it to. I can see you want me too. Now it's me instead of you. Now I've been waiting, think I wanna make a move now. Baby, tell me if you like it, tell me if you like it now. I've been waiting, think I wanna make a move now. Baby, tell me if you like it. That you are. Even if you don't love yourself, that you are. Even if you don't love yourself.
This must be destiny, that's why you're next to me, you feel like ecstasy. This must be destiny, that's why you're next to me, you feel like ecstasy. Who told you bad man don't dance? Who told you gangsters don't dance? Even with a back of my hip and dance. Bad man take another sip and dance. 2 left feet don't trip and dance. The girl want me, I must give her a chance. Give her a look, she give me a glance. She wanna die, who told you bad man don't dance? Who told you gangsters don't dance? Even with a back of my hip and dance. Bad man take another sip and dance. 2 left feet don't trip and dance. The girl want me, I must give her a chance. Give her a look, she give me a glance. She wanna die, just give me a glance. Who told you bad man don't dance? Dance, 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 dance. Bad, bad, don't dance. Bad, bad, don't dance. Bad, bad, don't dance. Bad,
Six things in a row. I need 6 things in a row. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I took Friday off. Saturday, Sunday. Then one came, put it on me. She look bad like she on the runway. But I see I'm the beginning, I switch country. Back, back, back. She toxic, but I'm toxic. My wife thinks she a busted cup. Got a lot of things, she a lot of cup. I'm a lot of things, I'm a busted cup. Side, and I'm a busted cup. Baby, I'm fried, fritter. Let's go, this is not good cup. She just spent 5K on a fig gun. What you want, Muji? Come roll with me, call it. Question, Muji. She want, Muji. Come roll with me, call it. Question, Muji. Let's get to know it.
Every man say nothing come along. You can be a suntan in the summer sun. If you want to play, you can come around. You can be an umbrella for the sun about. The young girl never bring it down. In a bikini, them in a pretty town. You know, fish I can bring it on. If you have a full man, get it on. Both for me come from me now. Pretty girl that's a boat side down me now. And the dance them around them down me now. You know the shade with street back from me now. Uptown full of funny now. Every night we are going on. Shabby girl, dream weekend coming on. For a taxi, smart, have a done now.